So, if we just begin by popping the feet together, turning the toes out, keeping the heels together, everyone, and taking everything in line. So that second and third toe is in line with your knees and your hips, okay? Middle pulls in nice and tight, and shoulders are set, up, back and down from it. So just make sure you've got your weight distributed evenly. You're not sitting on one leg rather than the other. Pushing to the ground. We've got a nice tall starting. I think someone just moved this camera around. I feel like I'm on top of it. Hold on. Try and move it. Somebody's been messing. Do you know, you have a day off and the place goes to rack and ruin. Right. From here, let's just get started with some shoulders. Just roll it through. So we're going to our mobility warm up and then we'll take it, like I say, into the workout. Okay. So roll it through nice and easy. And then, whichever way you've not gone, let's go that way now. So again, we're just keeping everything else still. We're nice and tall in the body, middle is staying nice and tight. Okay, so let's start moving around the head. So what I want you to do is drop the head down and really round up your upper back. So the chin comes down, you've really rounded it up, separated the blades, lift up nice and proud, squeeze your blades and now look up to the ceiling. Then do it again. So you drop down, round everything up, and then squeeze it together, look up to the ceiling. And just keep that going for me. So really squeeze and lift. So as you're squeezing, you're trying to expand your chest a bit, so you're getting a little bit of a stretch across it, and then relaxing back down again. So open and close. Alright, relax that down now and just come into an arm lift. So if you take both arms up, yeah, you see you can. You guys, oh, my telly just went off there. Right, keep lifting it up and down. Can't see any bloody arms. There we go. So just keep that going, yeah? Stretching up and down. Okay, so from here, let's just bring in a little reach and pull. So let those elbows drop right down by your side and pull them in right tight, yeah? And then straighten it off. So reach in and pull and straighten it off. Okay, keep the arms up for me, everyone. Bring them forwards. And I just want you to add a little twist now. So you're just going to pull back, open up, take the arm right back, look to the back of the room, and then open it out to come back in and change. So think of it like a little bow and arrow. Pull it in, open out, twist back, and bring it back in. So take your time to really feel that little twist and pull, and a big open, yeah? Last one. Okay, let them arms relax down by your side now. And again, just roll through shoulders. And the other way. Okay, let's do a little bit of movement around the feet and then we'll start introducing hips and legs and everything. So start me off with a little roll up and down. So you're just lifting the heels, rolling through, lifting the toes. Hold your next one up and just do a little pedal through. So you're pressing one heel down and then the other. And you're letting all that weight go into that leg every time, yeah? Everything else, nothing's moving, yeah? Any clicking, get it out of the way. There we go. Right, come back into centre now. Shift some weight into the left leg. Okay, just the right knee on its own. We're just going to do a simple knee lift. So you've softened your left because that's the weight bearing leg. Yeah. You're still staying tall and still here, so you still tighten that middle, and that knee's towards the hip. But if you need to be a bit lower, that's fine. Okay. Hands then can go either by your side, relax whatever helps you with a little bit of balance. Yeah. Just take the knee out now, so it's opening up. But try and maintain hips forward to your camera. So your body's not twisted out, it's just the knee that's going out, yeah? Now bring it back in and make it a little bit of a hip roll now. Yep. So you'll notice you will slightly move a little bit as you're going round with that knee, but it's okay, just focusing round here. Right, you've got 2 more. You'll notice this supporting leg's probably getting a bit warm now, which is perfect. Change direction, so let that knee come around now. Again, don't worry about any clicking, creaking. It's probably not as much of a good circle and roll around as what it is when you go the other way. As long as it's moving, we're not bothered. Yeah. Right, let's change it to that other leg now. So, reset again, put the weight in your right leg now, and let's just start lifting and lowering. So again, you should have noticed that this leg got nice and warm by being the supporting leg. And now we just want that same thing to happen on this one. So knee to hip again, and posture up. When we're ready, we'll start to open it out. And again, remember, we don't want the body to twist. No twisting. So really central yourself up. Keep your balance. And then we're going to bring it into centre. And we'll bring it into that roll now. So again, take as much time as you need. Focus on the balance of it. Obviously we always know it's easier to go out than it is to go out to in. Again, still keeping weight here. And then when you're ready, reverse it. Let's go. Again, taking our time. And as always, we know we're going to have one leg that's better than the other. So it might be a bit like this on this one, yeah? Because we've all got our special side. Okay, so let's just come back into centre position now. Let that leg come into a brush forward and back. So change your leg, yeah, and let it brush forward and back. Keep the leg straight. Don't let it bend as it goes back. And this is just going to help just release it through a bit now, because you might be a bit tight around there from all that different movement, forward and side in circles. Again, keep the weight in your supporting leg. And again, we're staying tall and still. Let's make it a half circle, so you're going to come front to back. Try not to touch the floor if you can help it, but if you do need to put your toe down, you can. Just trying for that little bit extra stability. Balance. Right, last one here. Let's change it now and do that brush on that other leg. So already you should feel, even though we've only focused around here and in towards glute with this forward and back, your legs are warm from just being a supporting leg. And I can tell, I can feel my legs are nicely warming up now. But we are going to give the legs their own little bit to warm up with. So let's just finish with this here. Into your half circle. And we're staying still and we're staying tall. Trying not to bend that leg, trying not to fall. Okay, bring yourself in. So if we go to our normal position that we've set up, that we know about, that we know of, yeah, take your right foot 1 foot length forward. So you'll probably notice now that the back of the right foot is in line with the front of the left toe. And we're just going to do a little bit of a diagonal squat. So all you do for this one is the same as you would for a normal one. The focus is the back leg. You just sit down into a squat and stand back up. Let's go. Sit down into squat and stand back up. So the front leg's not doing much. There's not much weight bearing involved in that, yeah? But you'll notice you're still tracking the knee in line with the toe, sitting the hip and bum back and down, so you can sit into that left heel and push out of it, as we're now warming up the legs. Keeping tall here so we're not bowing or anything. And just keeping the arms moving with a nice big reach, but it also allows us to really focus on our alignment. Okay, let's stop that there. Step it back in and take that left foot now. So again, just in front of the toes on the opposite foot. Again, the weight's going into the back leg. You ready? Let's go. So sit down and step back up. So really sit into that back leg. Again, there'll not be much going off here, we know that. It's still moving though, but the focus is all on the strength in the switching on, engaging in the back leg. Come back into centre. Let's go into a little pedal through. Roll through shoulders and a few the other way. Okay, good. So let's do a few roll down stretches. So hopefully we're back in our centre position. We'll tuck the chin in, we relax the shoulders, and you're just going to tip from your hip and come as far down towards the floor as you can go. So we reach the hands either touching or towards the floor. Then the head is in towards the legs. Then the body weight is tipped forward. So don't sit in the heels. Have that little bit of weight forward. It'll allow you to lengthen through the hamstrings. Keeping the head in allows you to stretch your back. So the more you can tuck it in, the more you're going to feel that back taking the stretch. And of course, don't hold your breath, let's keep breathing everyone. And then slowly, we roll back up to standing. And at the top, just reset yourself. Right, so that first one is also a bit stiff and awkward, we know that, yeah? Let's do it again and try and lengthen through. So relax head and shoulders and just tip as far down as I can get you to go. Remember, also trying to find the natural spot, but then try and push that bit further into it. So you sit where your body allows you to sit naturally, and then you push out of it. Excuse me. Now let's just try extending this a bit. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, try and tip some more body weight forward. Get that head further in. Press the hands a bit further towards or push them further into the ground. Hold on to that stretch now. Keep breathing down, hold your breath. And slowly roll back up to standing. Always nicer when you hold it for longer, yeah? Reset through, get a quick drink, and then we'll get started properly, yeah? So that's our warm-up. So, let's come back into standing position. Feet are under hips, knees are soft. Middle is tight, shoulders relaxed back and down. I'm going to do a little bit of single leg standing work today. So, let's transfer our weight to one leg. Yeah, keep the knees soft. And all I want you to do is take your hands to your hips for now and slide your leg back. Yeah. Now from here, lift the foot just a few inches off the floor and come into a small squat. So it's the weight's in this front leg. Yeah. So down and up. So try and keep the toe off the floor if you can. If you need to put it down in between, you can. Yeah? So just settle into it. So you got that little tip from the hip, not a massive one. Yeah? But this knee's bending. Hip sits back a little. Okay? Now, slide the leg out to a little diagonal and keep doing it. Squat. Squat. So tight. Let's focus. Now let's take the leg to the side. Try and keep it off the floor. So it's all centered around that single leg squat, but just keeping that leg in different positions obviously gives it a little different feeling as this leg is getting a bit of a hold and stretch out, but this leg's taking the work. Right, come back in. Ah, oh, well done. So that feels nice, yeah? Really getting into that glute, into quad. So let's transfer it now to the other leg. Soften, little tip, hands at hips. Take it back. Let's try it again. Just that little tip, remember it's not a massive one, it's just a, yeah, still keeping a nice long back. Keep your balance. Are you on your special side? Have you got two special sides? Right, take it to a diagonal. And again, remember the little strength is in the leg. You've got the hold here. That's taking strength work, but it's all centered from here. So you stay nice and tight in your core. Using the stability of it, focus. Take your leg to the side now. Keep pushing down into the heel, and out of the leg. Last one. And shake. Lovely. Right. So what could we do with that to make it a bit more interesting? We can take the hands away so there's more focus around here to help give us that stability with it. Okay, so reset. Transfer the weight to that left leg now and slide your leg back. Extend your arms up for me, set the shoulders away. Nice long straight line, so you'll feel should feel a little bit of squeeze and pull back. Tip from the hip, leg off. Let's try that squat again. Small down and up. Now if you're struggling, focus on a spot that's not moving. And just keep your eye gaze at that. You know what to expect now, and you know where the legs are eventually going to go. Take it to that diagonal with the leg, yeah? Focusing, keeping shoulders back, no hunching, keep those arms straight. Come on, point the fingers, really lengthen out everywhere. Don't want no hunchbacks to Notre Dames. Come on. Let's take it out to the side. Trying to keep that leg off the floor if we can, but if we do need to tap the toe, it's fine, remember. Focus on the upper body as well. Keep them arms straight. Nearly there. And shake it off. Ooh. So that really does make a difference to how we are here, and hopefully you feel a little bit more around in that glute leg action. Let's do the same now on the other side. So again, we still know what to expect now, don't we? So put the weight in the right leg, slide it back. Yep. Little tip in, straighten up. Let's see them fingers pointing, shoulders set. Lift that leg and let's squat it down and up. So down, up, down, up. Really trying to keep this back leg straight, remember? It's not doing anything, it's just in the air. Let's take it out onto that diagonal. Keep it behind you still, remember? Whoa. Arms are still straight up. Shoulders are back and down. Right, let's take that leg out to the side. Come on. Keep breathing. Keep tight, keep them. Oh, just keep everything as it needs to be. Come on, don't lose it, don't lose it. Last one. Nice one. Shake out. Well done. Get yourself a quick drink. We're going onto the floor. So we really get some good activation in that lower half of the body with that. So let's lay on the front and we'll bring some work in now into the upper body. Then we'll start bringing the back in as well. Okay? So, feet together everyone. Relax your shoulders back and down. And take your arms in line with your shoulders. Now if you just want to watch first, we keep the head down and you're just giving me an alternate arm lift in line with your shoulder, no higher. So everyone, head down, relax shoulders back and down for me. Body in a straight line, squeeze them bum cheeks nice and tight, and let's go. Arm up and down. Arm up and down. So just bringing it in line with shoulder, keeping it nice and straight, shoulders are relaxed, we've got that little squeeze at the glutes, so we're activating the glutes, feet are together. Let's take it into double arm now everyone. Lift up and down. Lift up and down. So we're really getting to warm up our shoulders and around the upper back. Getting that little pinch in the blades now every time those arms lift. So give me a couple more and just listen up for me. Keep going, but just listen. We will go single arm, and then a double with a little squeeze at the blades, keeping the arms in the air. So we're ready? Single arm, double. And again, up and down, squeeze. So hopefully by now you're just feeling that little bit of warmth and that upper back area around the shoulders. So we'll just do it one more time. And we'll just get a little bit of lower back action going. So just keeping your arms and shoulders now relaxed. I want you to take a deep breath in, lift that chin and chest, come up into a little back extension, eyes are looking forward, and then relax it back down to the floor. And again, deep breath in, lift chin and chest, breathe out, relax to the floor. So again, we've still got the feet together, and we're squeezing those bum cheeks super duper tight. We're always keeping our glutes activated, even by squeezing them, yeah? Because once they're fired up, those lower back muscles, we can really get into them more. Make sure there's no weight in the hands or arms that are on the floor for now. We just want to feel that lower back warming, working. So you just lift and lower. Now we've got that, let's just do a few more with a little leg lift. So just lift an alternate leg, everyone. It lifts straight up and down. Try and get at least above your knee off the ground. It wants to be enough for you to feel the hamstring, yeah, the back of your leg, switching on a bit more. And then also in turn, that means you can feel a little bit more into the back side, which then is into the back. Yeah, so then you should feel that lower back a little bit more. Okay, so let's do 2 more here. Okay, good. So that's just got them moving and nicely warm. Now keeping these arms where they are, set shoulders back and down again, squeeze cheeks, feet back together. Back to the arm combination now. So take your arms off the ground, they don't touch the floor now, and just go single, single, double. Let's go. Single, single, double, double. Now it's still not really going any higher than shoulders. Shoulders are still back and down. Rest of the body's still in the mat. But of course it's clenched and set into position. So straight away, just by keeping the arms off the floor, we can really start to build and feel a little bit more resistance. But I want you to lift your chin and chest now into a small back extension. So don't go too high and keep going with it. Yeah. And then also turn the thumbs up. So you've got your shoulders set further back and down now because you've had to turn your thumbs up. So it's making us a little bit more aware of these upper posterior muscles. And if we want to, we could lift one leg or lift both. Yeah. So you've got 2 more with the thumb up, and then we're going to change it to thumb down. But don't put your hands or arms down, just turn the thumb and let's go. So you're keeping them arms super straight, in line with shoulders. You could put the legs down if you need to. Try and stay in this small back extension. You've got 2 more and then we're going to take a breather, so don't stop. Come on, hang in there, especially if it's burning. Well done. Relax down. If we can sit ourselves up, we'll take a little stretch through. Sit right back. Hips back. Bum back, head down. Nice long stretch through the body. Okay, So come back down into the ground. So we've got some good back activation, shoulder, upper back. Let's use a little bit more body to work on a pushing action, yeah? So we're gonna work on a press up from the floor up onto knees. Then we'll progress it later on. So what we need to do is take our hands nice and wide and keep the palms on the floor, with the elbows up nice and high, yeah? So set your shoulders back and down, everyone. Now just watch first. I'm going to show you how not to do it. Are you ready? And another one of how not to do it. So that's how we're not going to do this move today, okay? All we are going to do is push from the floor and use the body as one. So you just lift straight up. See, it's a straight line. And then we come back down. So everything moves as one, not one then the other. We push, we lift up. And then we come straight back down. See, there's no thrusting, there's no body rolls. Yeah, there's no dancing. It's just everything up at the same time and everything down at the same time. And that's the key to it, to really get us now to work our upper bodies. Because the press up is a great exercise, using our body weight to work chest, shoulders and arms. So if we add on to this now, when you come to the floor, I want you to take your arms off a little bit and squeeze your blades. Get a little pull, yeah? And put the hands back down and push yourself up. And back down, and do it again with that little pull. Now if we want to give it a try, we can tuck the toes, straighten the legs, then lift the body in a full press, and then again as one, back down to the floor. Then just take the hands off again, and then set back up. So give me a couple more. Now, with straightening the legs, it's great that everyone wants to try it, or those that are trying it want to try it. But you'll be able to feel if you've started rolling and thrusting through that middle. If that's what you're doing now, you've got your legs straight, you're doing it on your toes, drop back to your knees. Because you're going to get so much more strength and upper body work then you're having your legs straight and you're doing the Britain's Got Talent audition of the worm, yeah? So don't do the worm, do the press up, yeah? So it's great that you've tried it, that's brilliant, but you just might find that a couple of reps is for you and then you have to drop back to knees, alright? So I hope that's really come across for you, yeah? It's better for you to drop the level because you'll get more out of it, okay? And I can see one or two of you are going for that thrust now. No, stop it. Yeah, drop to your knees. Right, have a quick reset here and roll it through. So we spent a fair bit of time on that, and I spent a fair bit of time getting that point across. I hope it's not been wasted. Yes. So, let's add a back extension to it for a couple of reps, and then we'll move on to another muscle group. So what you're going to look like now is you'll do a back extension. You can lift the legs. Obviously we've already got the arms lifting. Then we're coming down and we're either on the knees, yeah, or we're on the toes. Either way we're doing it, yeah? I just showed one and then the other. Don't do it like that, yeah? Okay, are you ready? Set. Let's go back extension. Squeeze, lift, pull. And now push. And back down. So now we've got the pull and the push together. Taking our time with each repetition. Got one more. Once you're done, well done. Have a little stretch. Nice work. So we've really got that upper body, that push, that pull. And obviously at the beginning we had those arms, got some nice work in there. So let's turn things over now and focus into midsection. Okay? So a couple of different moves to get a little bit of hip, get a little bit of abs and the sides. Here we go. So come on over onto your back when you're ready, please. Lay yourself down, get yourself nice and comfortable. So you're going to be here for a long time. So first of all, we want to set that body up in the ground. Push that back down nice and flat. Bring those heels in towards your bum. Pull that middle in, really brace it tight so you can feel that little tilt happening here. And that's where we know we're engaged. Alright? Hands, back of the head. Shoulders back and down, elbows wide. Let's just crunch up and down. Lift the head and shoulders and come back down. So we want to breathe out and breathe in. And again, breathe out and breathe in. So chin in, everyone, and just lift up and down. No pulling on the head or neck. Just lifting head and shoulders up and then taking ribs forward, yeah? We got that? Again, you just lift in and lower in. So just activating that midsection right now, yeah? Focusing into the upper side. What I want you to do is add a twist to it now. So come up to center, twist to one side, back to center, and lower down, and then change. So lift, twist, center, and down. So you're just taking one shoulder off the floor and then putting them both back down here. So we've got that going on nicely. Getting that little bit of side activation. As you twist, you can bring your knee in line with your hip and then put it down as your head goes down. So you could lift chin and chest. Now twist, knee to in line with hip, back to center and lower down. So up, lift and twist, center and back down. Don't move the knee though, it has to stay in line with your hip. So you twist across towards it, it does not come to you. So you'll probably notice that you might not be close to it at all, but you're getting the big twist. If the knee was closer in towards you, you see, look, there's hardly any room to go. Whereas if the knee's there, I can get more out of it, even though there's a gap between the two. So I need that from you as well, please. Yeah. So again, no pulling on head or neck. Chin is staying in. Again, you're just taking your time. be as slow as you need to. Just remember a normal crunch first, then lift your knee and twist. And center and down. We'll do one more. Okay, relax it down. Place your hands either by your side or towards the top of your bum, bottom and your back. It depends on if you've got that natural arch or not, you might need that bit more support. So you just pop it where you need to go. Relax your head and shoulders down there, everyone, and again, pull that middle in, push that back down. I want you to start on the floor, and you're just going to take one leg and slide it out nice and straight, and lift it up, and bring it back down. So you just slide it on the floor, lift it straight up, and then fully bend your leg. Slide it, extend it, lift it up, and bend your leg. So your middle is super tight, the back is pushed down. And this leg, when it goes up, really bend it. You can let the knee drop back a bit. You're just getting that little bit of movement around the hip. Yeah. Really scrape across and scoop it across that mat. And it's just all about us finding this stability and this real strong pull here into the middle. Such a simple move, but we can get so much out of it when the body is in the right position and we're really using that core. Alright, let's change that leg up. Same thing again. Scrape it, lift it, bend it, scrape it, lift it, bend it. So just make sure you're doing exactly the same as last time. Getting that movement. Right, let's change leg now, but let's let it go wide on a diagonal now. So I want you to go to the corner of the room. So let it slide out, lift it straight up, bring it into center and bend it. And then again, let it slide straight out and then bring it back into center. So it's just going a little bit wider. Get that nice strong lift up and back into center, yeah? Out wide. Out wide. Let's change sides, everyone. Take it out, center, bend it in. Keeping that body still, remember, we don't want to be rocking and rolling. Use those abdominals. And stop. Lovely. Take a nice long straight line in your whole body and just lengthen it through. So point your fingers, point your toes, and just let the whole body relax now into the ground. So just take a nice deep breath in and out, everyone. Let your whole body fall heavy into the mat. Take nice deep breaths in and out. Just relax into the floor. Now take the arms out nice and wide to the side. Bring your knees in. And drop them over to the right hand side. Keep the left arm, shoulder and elbow glued to the floor. And let these knees come as far over as you can get them. Take the right hand to the knees and push it down. Keep that left arm glued still. And the more you press down onto it, the more you're just going to feel a release into the back and into the side of the waist. Let's turn the head and look down that left arm and continue with this stretch here. Keep pressing onto the knees. Relax it off, everybody. Now put that arm flat to the floor and control using your middle, bring your knees to centre. Take them over to the opposite side now. So just let them go where they'll go. Then put your hand on top. Keep your arm glued to the floor and just stay there for now. Feeling your stretch. Keep pressing down. The more you're going to press this hand down on top, the more you're going to feel it lifting here on the side and releasing into the back. Turn the head down. Let's look down that right arm. And again, keep breathing. Just enjoying our stretch. Put both arms back to floor. Using the middle, control the knees up. And take one leg up to the ceiling. Straighten it off. Yep. And then lift head and shoulders up. Chin in. And just hold your leg wherever you need to feel a stretch for the back of the leg. Yeah. You need to put your head down, you can put your head down, that's fine. Try and walk it a bit closer towards you, so you might want to take your hands a bit higher up the leg. Just keep pulling on it, feel that stretch in the hamstring. We'll relax it down now so that ankle comes onto the knee. And we push that knee away from us. Holding that knee out. Feeling that little release around that hip joint. I want you to reach through. Grab the front of the knee. And relax your head down. Keep pushing that right knee out. Keep pulling on that left one. And really find yourself that nice strong glute stretch. Don't let it just relax off you. You've got to keep that push out the whole time. Relax it down, everyone. And let's change it to our other leg now. So, come into hamstring first. Legs straight. Lift head. Find your stretch. And then I want you to walk it a bit closer towards you. Just a little bit more lengthen through. Again, if you need to put your head down, put your head down. Now relax it down to the ground. Push that knee away from you. Keep your hand there, pushing it. Getting that little release around your hip joint. Reach through, grab it for a glute stretch. pulling and pushing you. Okay, relax and cross that leg. Pop the feet down, straighten the legs up, and sit yourself up. So can you do it as a crunch? Take your arms back, keep the heels digging in, lift the arms, lift the head, and just roll yourself up. Yeah, lovely. Pop your feet in together. Hands at the ankles or at the feet. Yeah. And use your arms to push your knees out nice and wide. So you might want to put your hands here and push out that way. Set your shoulders away, everyone, and straighten up that back for me. Come on. Take a little cross leg. Don't be too tight with the legs crossed. I'm going to go forward into a little seated spine. So lift up nice and proud, take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to reach through, tip forward and bring the arms in front of the legs. Yeah. And then drop them towards the floor or as far towards as you can go. Relax your head right down. You should feel a nice stretch coming up from the lower back. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, just reach your arms a bit further forward, away from you. And lower your body a bit further down now. Just feel that little increase in stretch coming up your back. Sit yourself up now. Okay, grab your left arm, bring it across, pull in for a little shoulder release, but then let's take a twist to the right as well. So keep yourself sat up nice and proud and just add that little release through. So you get a little bit more shoulder and you'll just feel a little release out in the back hopefully as well. Now that same arm, let's take a little tricep stretch. So a hand in between your shoulder blades and just grab hold of it and find a tricep stretch. Just feel it on that left arm a little bit. And then we'll relax it down and we'll do the same on the right arm. Grab hold of it, pull it in, and then when you can, do that little twist across. Into centre, take your arm up, tricep, and we'll go into a little upper back stretch. So I want you to take the arms in front, really separate your shoulder blades, drop your head down, round up that upper back. Just find that release there. Now open out wide. And now take your arms behind you, clasp them together. And now straighten yourself up. So set the shoulders away, take the hands away from you, yeah? And really squeeze your blades. Sit up nice and proud. Come on, further, squeeze, squeeze. A nice little stretch across the chest. You're feeling it into your shoulders. You're bringing your blades further together. Yeah. Alright, just relax it down. Just turn yourself onto the hands and knees. And just sit back to a child's pose stretch. So drop the head down, hips back, bum back. And drop your head into your mat. Just relax. Any tension that's left, come on, just let it all leave the body. Gently lift your body up, tuck your toes, come up to a little down dog. Push through palms, bum nice and high, push heels towards floor. Yeah. And then walk your hands to your feet and slowly stand. Nice and easy up to the top. And we'll just grab one leg, any leg, heel to bum it. Take an arm out if you need that little bit of balance assistance, or you could try two hands. Yeah. It's up to you. Just find that quite stretch. And then change the leg, everyone. So again, grab it, heel to bum, find your balance, arm out if you need, or double up the fun. Give yourself a roll through and shake off. And there we go. Nice steady one there, yeah? Well done, everyone. Give yourselves a little clap. Thank you very much. Let me turn that off. Enjoy your day, yeah?